Hey everyone, Ben from Living Survival, and today we're going to take a look at the Steel Will Gekko 1513. It's actually a little bit shorter version than a knife that I've shown before on the channel, the 1533, one of my all-time favorite camp knives. We're out in the woods today. We got some snow and I need some stakes, so let's go ahead and put the knife to work. So I am out in the woods today, and one of the things I need to do is make up some quick stakes to stake down the back of my tarp here. Now the snow isn't real deep, probably only about 3 or 4 inches, but instead of bringing stakes out in the snow that usually don't get a very firm hold, especially if the snow is deeper, I like to just make some longer wood stakes. Now in the snow there's 2 ways you can secure your tarp, or 2 ways that I secure my tarps. Since it isn't very deep, only 3 to 4 inches or so, I'm just going to tie a line to this and then just cut myself a longer wood stake, which is very easy to do out in the woods. Now if you had deep snow where it was maybe a foot or 2 deep, you could tie a short line to this and then clove hitch it to a stick like this, and then go ahead and bury the stick and make yourself a snow anchor. So one of the 2 ways works well in the snow, and I'm just going to go ahead and make myself a couple stakes. So this is the Steel Will Gekko 1513. Awesome knife, a little bit shorter than the 1533, which I showed previously on the channel. It's got orange G10 handles. You can also get this in micarta, but I think the orange is pretty sick, and it sticks out really well if you happen to drop the knife. The knife steel is N690 CO steel. I find no issues with it. It comes razor sharp. It is extremely sharp. Just a few passes on my strop and it's back to its original sharpness. It does have a rounded edge here, so it makes it really nice for choking up and using your thumb. Sometimes it's not all that beneficial to have a 90-degree spine if you like to choke up and work, as I usually do, especially if I'm going to create notches or something like that. It does have a little bit of jimping here, just enough to give your thumb a stopping point, but again, not overly jimped up top, which some of you don't like to have on your smaller camp knife. 4.33 inches blade length and a 9.33 inch overall length. Of course, full tang construction, lanyard hole in the back. I really like these contoured scales here. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. They're just really well contoured. It almost just curves down into the rounded over spine of the knife. Very nice fit and finish. Of course, being made in Italy, you'd expect that to be the case. Recessed hardware, very comfortable handhold, no hot spots at all, especially using the larger knife. So definitely no hot spots when using the smaller knife, and it's a welcome addition to my collection for sure. The larger knife, I really would only take it if I was going on an extended trip or something like that, but this is just one of those knives that you can take out every single day and just beat on it, use it, abuse it, love it, and it's going to work really well for you. You can see it's got a really nice profile to the blade there, drop point with a little bit of a sort of swedge here, and then it's rounded over on the top, which I really like. Goes down to a secondary edge there, and again, it's just razor sharp. So here's a comparison between the 1513 on the bottom and the 1533 up top. Not much longer, but you do get a little bit more blade length in the 1533. Again, both great knives, both identical other than length. The handle lengths are the same. I've really enjoyed using the 1533, and so far I really like the 1513. I'm going to be sending these off to Doug at Yellowhawk Customs. I'm going to get 2 Kydex sheaths made for them. They do come with a nice Italian leather sheath. However, I think the capabilities will be better in a custom Kydex sheath. Now these do come with a really nice leather sheath. It's fine Italian leather, put together really well. However, the belt loop is a little small. You can get a flat belt through there, but I think I'm going to have some custom Kydex made from Yellowhawk Custom. Again, it does fit in the sheath really nice, has nice retention, and would look very minimal and sleek on your belt. Again though, I think I'm going to get some Kydex made for it. Just an awesome knife. So I'm just gonna make a couple of easy steaks here. First thing you wanna do, of course, is just get your point on the end. So you just go ahead and just keep shaving that down till you get a point. This will obviously be the side that you drive into the ground. So once you've got that part done, then I just want to chamfer, I think that's the word, just want to chamfer the top edge here by taking just a little bit off. Bring you in closer here, and what that does is it rounds it over so that when you pound it in, it's not going to split on you. You can see here that I'm using my thumb up top, and with that rounded profile, it really keeps your thumb from getting all beat up, and my other thumb is stopped right here on the jimping. So it just works really well for fine tasks. Very comfortable, no sharp spots. And I can easily just round the top of that over. Then finally I just want to cut my notch, so very simple. Just dig into the wood a little bit here, up towards the top. And then usually what I'll do is just take the top of the knife and just press it down to cut off those tabs that I just made. Now this is fairly soft wood. If you had harder wood, you could just tap it with a stick and do your cut that way. But basically you just want to carve out a notch just like a regular tent stake has. Something just like that. Something for your string to catch on. So there we go. Got two steaks, one there, and the other one pounded in over here. And you can make those as long as you want, as long as you need. But again, if the snow's a foot or so, I will just clove hitch it and then bury the stick. That's gonna work just fine for today. And the snow is coming down heavy. Should have brought my bigger tarp. Just gonna eat real quick and get on out of here. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today, taking a look at the Steel Will Gekko 1513. Now Steel Will has some awesome knives coming up for their 2017 line that I was able to get a peek at SHOT Show, so hopefully I'll be able to bring a few of those to you. In the meantime, I'm sending this knife as well as the longer version off to my buddy Doug at Yellow Hawk Customs for some Kydex sheaths that I think are really going to extend the utility of these knives for me, since I like to use them so much. Very versatile knife, very strong knife, very good for taking out in the woods, camping, hiking, or just having fun on a day out like I'm doing today. I'm going to leave a link below to Steel Will knives, as well as a link to Amazon where you guys can pick one of these up. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you leave me a comment below, and please share this video to your friends and family who might be interested on your social media. And as always, click that red subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.